Welcome to Adventure More Acres, my chicken adventure here. We have added hay to our chicken run to give them places to have their nice, comfy little places to lay and stay cool. They dig down toward the bottom, as you can see what's going on, and they're taking their little dust baths. If you do not know what a dust bath is, it is where the chicken will get down into the dust and will roll it all up, and then they roll themselves around in it. And this helps to keep the mites away. It also keeps them clean in different ways. I know it sounds crazy, rolling in the dust to get clean, but that is what chickens do. It gets up into their feathers. I'm trying to get video of this one here so you can see it. That's Eggnog over there. Oops. Just got some hay in her face. They also like to cuddle up here in the afternoons together. At night they sleep on their roost inside of the coop. But during the day a lot, I've noticed that they really enjoy huddling together on the ground. We added a little bit more shade up here. We see I added a second tarp to give them a little bit more of a shaded area. It was getting kind of warm in here. They've already had some frozen fruit, tomatoes, berries, lettuce, leftover salad from the refrigerator, and a half-eaten apple from my 3-year-old for their snacks today. About every afternoon, I dump a big bowl of ice into their water out here, so they always have cool water. We don't want the chickens to overheat. Chickens tend to pant when they overheat. I don't have any panting now, or I would show you, but they're staying cool by burying themselves there in that dirt and drinking the cold water and eating cold fruits and vegetables, obviously. Let's see what else I can tell you about them today. They are now 18 weeks old, and these are Easter eggers. If you haven't been following along, be sure to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos. This is Loki over here, my possibly one rooster. We did cull 3 of our roosters that were mean and aggressive toward people and the hens. This one's a little aggressive toward the hens, but he tolerates us people. So he's been allotted to stay. I have another one that I'm still not real sure if it's a rooster or a hen. The rest of them I'm pretty sure are all hens. Let's see if I can get in a little bit closer and give you a look-see. I keep here inside the coop. This is the protected area where I close this door at night. I had originally done a dust bath inside this bucket here, but it wasn't quite enough, so we keep adding more and figuring out new things. As new chicken owners, we learn new stuff every day. This feeder here is one of its automatic feeders. It fits an entire bag, but if you do, they end up spilling a lot out in the front. We find if we put a quarter to a half a bag of feed in, that's a pretty good, decent, lasts for a good week, and they get out what they need when they get it. The water that matches it is also awesome. It lasts for a good week to 2, probably because they also keep the small water out here. But they use that water as well, and I put ice inside that one, usually once a day. It looks like Jinx wants to say hi. Again, these are Easter eggers. They're called Easter eggers. They are a hybrid. Not a true breed. They are a mixture, and they lay multicolored eggs, which is why they're called Easter eggers. We can expect to see green, blue, maybe even purple and pink eggs. I'd like you to see up there inside their sleeping quarters, I keep pine. Pine will help to absorb the ammonia scent from their poo-poo. Make sure that vent is open because you want to make sure your coop is very well ventilated. They can get sick from the smell of their own feces if left in a closed tight area for long periods of time. We also don't close that door unless it's really cold. So that way in the mornings they do get up and come down here and can eat and drink. Usually about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning I open up this gate right here, which allows them to come out into the run, where we are still working on finding other things for them to play with and do. And it looks like Queenie has taken my chair. This is the other one that I'm not 100% sure. I've asked around and I've gotten about equal answers for rooster and hen. It's kind of a dingaling. She just stepped on everybody that's laying there in their pile. You can just see how adorable they are. Chickens are going to attract flies and other bugs. Oh, they want another hawk. You can see we've got some ants and flies and other bugs sitting on me. But that's normal, and they'll eat them, so we don't have too much of a problem out here. And the smell's not bad. They're getting in each other's way, it looks like. We don't have much of a smell. Like I said, we're keeping this layered with hay and the dirt underneath. And I clean out the top part where they sleep about every 2 weeks. Use that for our compost pile, and then eventually use it in our garden. We had an amazing garden this year at Adventure More Acres. Okay, this is our first year, so it had to be amazing, right? Just want to see if you can, above me, where the chickens don't realize that there is this fence up here. And when they see the hawks go over, they panic and run into their house. And we've had a couple of hawks the last couple of days doing a lot of circling. But this is real good, real protected. There's nothing coming through that. They are very safe. It's important to make sure that you make your environment as safe as possible for your chickens. There, we have one panting. There's Merlin. Merlin's panting. He's gonna go drink water. There's Loki. Oh, go back into the pile. Look at them all rolling around in there together. I just think it's so cute and so adorable. My little chicken pile. And this is how they stay cool and stay together. And I think they like to be in the middle because they kind of fight to get in the middle. They'll keep squishing their way in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 chickens in this pile right here. 6. I do have a total of 13 chickens. I'm believing 11 hens and the 2 roos right here. But that might be a hen that nobody likes. I really don't know. See that port wine stains there on the rooster? I thought she was getting those, but they didn't darken up. Those are usually good indicators for Easter eggers that there's a rooster. But you see his saddle feathers back there by his tail that come sideways and pointed? That's another very big indicator, and that rooster hen does not have those yet. But she could be a late bloomer. She has some fuzz coming out that looks like it could be saddle feathers some point. And if you notice the combs on them, see the thin comb here? Show me your comb there, Eggnog. See if another one will show me. See how they're thin? And that one's is thick, which leads me to believe that it is a rooster. I'm looking for those little saddle feathers, but I don't really see any. So, hen. See how this goes? Sometimes you have to wait to see if they lay an egg. As far as laying eggs, Easter eggers usually take to about 7 to 9 months old before they lay their first eggs. Other breeds can lay as early as 16 weeks, I think I said. Most of my research has been done on Easter eggers, since that's what I have. Here's Willow coming in to join the pile. I have my twins right here, and then I have the 2 twins right there. And then there are 2 of the white and black. It almost seems like mine are paired up in some weird ways. 2 or 3 of them that look identical. And there's about 4 different sets. Hey! Snuggle in, but don't be mean. That's Nugget. Nugget's picked on a lot by Loki. Nugget, these 2 right here seem to be the rooster's favorites to drive nuts. Any questions or comments, make sure you add them to the comment area at the bottom, and I will get back to you. Again, this is Adventure More Acres and my chicken adventure. 18-week-old Easter egger chickens. This here's one of my favorite hens. This is Queenie. See how they've got their head in there to feed? They're not wasting, and also they are not getting poop and other stuff inside their food. So actually you save quite a bit of money by not wasting the feed and them dumping it all over the floor, which is what some of the other feeders were definitely doing. I know you can't see because Queenie has decided to be the center of attention. My chickens are pretty good with me. They usually come up, sit on my lap. Some of them jump on my back, get on my shoulders. This one here has been on my shoulders more than I can count. The more time you spend with your chickens, the more friendly they're going to be, and the more they'll hang out with you. So y'all go, have a nice afternoon, and I'm going to hang out a little bit longer here with my little chicken friends.